When I was a kid, I always wanted video games for Christmases, birthdays. My parents said, no, too violent. So instead I got Clue, the board game that's straight up about murder. It is the most violent game. That's a game for ages 5 and up, where there's like a 1 in 6 chance someone got their head caved in with a wrench. It's the most violent game. And they were the worst detectives in that game. They were the worst. They could not figure out the most basic information. What room did the murder take place in? I don't know, the kitchen, the hallway, the study. Which one has a dead body? Let's start there. You think maybe it's that one? They could not figure out the weapon that was used. I mean, pipe, wrench, candlestick, I'll give you that, kind of similar. Knife, rope, gun. If you can't figure out whether it was a rope or a gun, maybe you're not the person lead a homicide investigation. Could not figure out the room. That's how dumb these people are. They could not figure out the room that the murder took place. How often does that come up in a murder trial? What room did the murder take place in? Do you remember that from the OJ trial? Well, if she wasn't killed in the hall, he's not guilty at all. Does not come up. Does not come up. My parents, my sister always wanted Barbies growing up. That was the thing she wanted. My parents said no to. They would always say like, no, Barbies they teach little girls like an inaccurate, unrealistic view of what a woman's body is supposed to look like. Unrealistic. They teach little girls that women are supposed to be like thin and blonde and 11 inches tall. It's not realistic. Not realistic. The most unrealistic thing, really, about Barbie is Ken. That's the most unrealistic thing. That's the most unrealistic thing. Barbie is an astronaut / doctor / dentist / ballerina / gymnast / lawyer / UN ambassador, dating a guy whose primary characteristic seems to be owns a sports car. What is Ken doing with his time? Barbie, he didn't have his own dream house. He was just living in that car. Barbie Ken, it's an astronaut dating a homeless guy. That's the story of Barbie. You think with everything Barbie has going for her, you think bare minimum, she could land a guy with a penis. You think at least she should be able to get that much done. At least. When I was a kid, my favorite monster. I love vampires. That's my favorite thing. Vampires are the scares. They're immortal. You know, they can't be stopped. They can't be killed. The only thing that can stop a vampire is wooden stakes, holy water, fire, silver, crucifixes, decapitation, garlic, communion wafers, and most weather conditions. Those are the only 9 things that can stop a vampire. Vampires are the only monsters actually more fragile than a regular person. You're actually in more danger if the guy trying to bite you is not a vampire. Vampires, every monster in the movies, they've always got like one weakness. You gotta use that weakness, you gotta kill him. You can't like leave him alone, can't walk away, can't play dead, you gotta kill him. You gotta destroy him. You never see that with real life threats. You never like, oh, you went hiking, well make sure you bring a bronze dagger. That's the only thing that can destroy a grizzly bear. You gotta destroy him. There's one exception. There's one animal that has only one weakness, and we all know what it is. You gotta use it. You can't leave it alone. You can't walk away. Slugs. That's the one thing. Ask anyone, how do you kill a slug? Salt. It's gotta be salt. You know what else will stop a slug? Most things. Most things. They're not that tough. They're not bulletproof, slugs. They're very easy to take down. My fiance she's a vegan. I'm gradually moving in that direction. I've reached the stage of veganism where I still eat meat every day, but I'm racked with guilt. That's the level of veganism that I'm at.